Valdez, did I hear that the Ravens have won 13 straight preseason games?
I told you they're
They
a
haven't lost a
monster.
preseason since 2015.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, they're ballers in the preseason.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, they're 15
I
and
wonder
0.
if that's ever been done before.
They covered the 6.5 too last night.
Yeah, they did. 1 by 10.
And the Skids really have been underwhelming in the preseason. But, again, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, the Ravens, they haven't won anything. They win all the games.
Man, I can't believe.
I don't know what to do.
I can't believe that Pirine fumbled again.
Yeah. And by the way,
You think
it
that
wasn't.
cooked them?
Well,
I think it may have
the
cooked them.
conventional wisdom at the time, the hot take at the time is he's done. But here's the sad part about it.
So if he doesn't fumble in that game, you said he fumbled twice, but he only lost one? Is that what you said?
No, he's fumbled twice in the preseason,
Oh, yeah,
but he
yeah,
only
yeah.
touched the ball, 10, 11 times. He
That's
didn't
true.
touch the ball that many times.
So he fumbled last night, lost it.
Yes.
Well, it
Here-
should have been 3 times too, because remember
One
his
on
forward
a
progress
replay.
got stopped.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. And I said this last night on Twitter. I hated him last year. I just thought, I was like, wow, he's not nearly as good. He was fumbling and all that stuff. I actually thought going into this preseason that he was going to be on the outside looking in. But then he started winning me over because he looked
looked
quicker and more explosive.
I had said that.
But he keeps fumbling.
All right.
So I don't know. Here's the thing. You can't trust him.
Can't play him.
You can't play him. So you got to now in a spot, the most competitive position. I think they're going to have to release him. I think they're going to have to release him.
He'll get picked up.
Probably.
He'll get picked
Probably,
up.
but
He's
nobody
young.
can use a guy that fumbles.
I know.
Now you would hope that you could correct it. And
That was
people
the Matt
throwing out
Jones
there,
deal.
But that Matt Jones out of the league. People are throwing out there, Tiki Barber. Well, Tiki Barber was so special as a runner. They worked with him, and he did figure it out. But you don't want anybody carrying the ball, holding the ball the way Tiki did. I mean, Tiki looked like an idiot down in the last couple of years.
Yeah, that was his shot, too.
There is
That
a
was-
chance.
Remember Tiki was holding the ball
We don't
funny?
know
Yeah.
what's,
He
what
would hold it
happens.
here.
He was silly.
He would hold
he
it
was
up here
great,
like
though.
this.
We just don't know what happens, though, in training camp. There's a body of work that we don't know.
Yeah.
And a lot of decisions are made before they even get to the final
Depends on how he
preseason game.
looks in practice.
The
yeah.
impression was the final preseason game would matter. What if it didn't? What if
A
the
lot of
decisions
times it
had already
doesn't,
been
but
made?
sometimes
Maybe.
it does. Look, that's a competitive,
You might be right.
competitive position.
Yes.
So
Look, Gruden. They may be able to say, "Hey, we're willing to risk, the occasional fumble because he looks better, looks quicker, he's got a little bit more burst."
it's possible.
So they may overlook it, but that doesn't help.
He's not a guaranteed cut, but I would say he doesn't feel very good today and tomorrow.
Now, Kelly caught a couple of balls out of the backfield. Like, if it came down to Kelly or Pirine, obviously Kelly played better.
Kelly's
yesterday.
locked
Plus
up his
caught
spot.
a couple balls out of the backfield.
Well, he plays a special
and allegedly his special better blocker.
Well, he plays on all the teams except
Right.
kickoff, too. Rob Kelly
Yeah,
is
he's
a
in.
certainty for the roster.
Yeah, he's gonna make it.
Certainty. And Jay loves him.
I thought he
Every
was gonna
time
make it
Rob
either
Kelly
way.
came off the field, Jay patted him on the shoulder pads. Every single
I
time.
never thought Kelly was in danger of Ryan and Bibbs.
Yeah, I thought going in the P round
So then it depends on what type of back does he want to keep. Does he want to keep, and I think he talked about this
He
last
said
night.
that.
Do you want to keep your first and second down back? You want to keep your third down back? 'Cause I think they've categorized Bibbs as a third down back.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But see, they can keep one of each. They can keep Kelly and Kelly obviously in
So-
AP,
so
and then
Bibbs-
you can have Bibbs and Thompson.
So Bibbs touched the ball total 5 times and had a total of about 52 yards.
Yeah, he just every time
He had
he just makes a
26-yard
play.
reception.
Every time he's in the game, every game he makes a play.
Yeah.
He just does. He's
Well, I know you didn't watch him at Colorado State, but that's what he did pretty
Yeah.
much every time he touched the ball.
I didn't watch a lot of Byron Marshall at Oregon. I have the same feeling about Marshall, but Marshall's put himself on IR.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens on cut down day.
And I actually think
What's the cut down?
Hoffman is onto something.
Saturday at 4.
with Holtz. Is it J.P. Holtz or P.J. Holtz, whatever the guy's name is, the fullback tight
J.P.
end?
Holtz, yeah.
I actually think that guy's going to make the team. He was a great fullback.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to make the team. And he had a touchdown reception, I believe.
He did.
I don't know how you cut that guy because he springs guys.
We'll see.
I mean,
So that
I
would
think
be,
he's going to make the team. So maybe they'll take one less receiver or something.
Is he a traditional fullback or is he a tight end?
He's a tight end, but they can play fullback.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I don't know. Everyone loves Sprinkle, and Sprinkle was a draft pick.
What about defensively? Anybody pop, or did it really matter?
You know who I liked, but then I thought this guy has a chance to be a star, but then I saw some people saying that he doesn't tackle well. I didn't notice that. I just noticed in coverage. I like that Adonis Alexander from Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
I think that guy's got all the size and tool. He looks the part. He looks like he could be a star.
I wonder if he's a practice squatter.
I don't know. I
If they
like
keep
him.
I mean, if they keep 10 DBs, maybe he makes it. But
I think he's going to make it.
Yeah.
But
What about Ryan Anderson, Sean Hamilton?
Ryan Anderson hasn't popped to me in the 2 years he's been here.
So he didn't do much. All
Well,
right.
he may have, but I don't see it. If he's doing good stuff, you have to have better eyes than me because I don't see it.
Did Lamar Jackson play the entire game?
No, half.
No,
They
they
played
had
this
somebody
guy
I've
Josh
never heard of.
Woodburn.
Woosnum or something like
Woodburn or whatever that means.
I don't even know.
They
Yeah.
find guys for these last
Oh,
games. It's
Woodrum.
unbelievable.
Josh
Yeah, Woodrum.
Woodrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's from Liberty.
And Hogan was okay at times, but had a couple picks, at least one return for, pick six. It was like a 50-50 ball and a little short,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.